Hello, fellow first grade teachers in Hanover County. I wanted to create a short little video to walk you through some of the online Fountas and Pinnell Classroom resources that you may find useful during virtual teaching. My hope is that this will allow you to not have to bring home every single item in your classroom and to be able to screen share some materials with your students. So on your class link page, find your Fountas and Pinnell online resources link. You will have to have your login information for this. Unfortunately, I'm not able to assist you with that. I already have mine saved, so I'm just going to log in. You will see your screen that shows you the resources you have available to you. We do have a link for interactive read alouds. However, at this time, Fountas and Pinnell has not recorded any of those or made them virtually available as texts. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. Tammy is working on attempting to get copies of those for you so you're not having to share with your teammates. We're going to spend a moment looking at the shared reading resources. This is one that you will find particularly helpful, especially in attempting to screen share or for your independent work that students may be doing as part of a virtual reading workshop. So many of you probably used the online shared library last year for listen to reading time. You simply click the little audio icon and you just drag titles of books to that icon. And at the top, you'll get a green bubble that tells you that that resource has been moved to the folder. And then students can log on with their accounts and listen to any of the resources you've put in. So it makes a really easy option for listen to reading in addition to some of the other ones that are provided. Now, as the teacher, so that you can screen share during shared reading, you have access to a PDF of the text. So this one is one I always start the year with, Monster ABCs. It's a quick way to informally assess whether students are still confident in their alphabet knowledge and just to start the year off on a familiar note. So at the bottom of the screen, you've got little arrows that allow you to toggle between pages. And it presents like a book, which is nice because then students are seeing the text it would lay out. To go back to the other page to look at the lesson card, it did open as a new window, so you will have to go back to your previous window. You do have access as well to the lesson card. And the lesson card gives you those questions for your introduction, for the first reading, second reading, and beyond. So as you begin planning your own lessons, you have access to the same resources you had in the classroom. And again, that opened as a new window. So that's a little bit about the shared reading resources you have available. That way you don't have to bring home all of your big books and can just pull them up here. I do want to take a moment as well to look at our PWS resources, our phonics resources. Unfortunately, at this time, Fountas and Pinnell does not have the lesson cards uploaded, so you will either need to bring home your lesson cards from your kit or the one big honkin' book that has every single lesson card in it. That might be the easier option unless you are comfortable bringing home your entire kit. You do still have access, of course, to the lesson resources, such as the cards. And because these are downloadable, you could download them and put them on your Schoology course for students to print and cut themselves. And that way you don't have to carry home all of those little tiny cards. Another thing that you have available in the PWS resources is the assessment guide. So if you are looking for tools you can use to assess students, you have one by each of the content areas within phonics available to you. So for example, let's look at word solving actions. So there is a table of contents walking you through each of the assessments. A lot of these are easily done one-on-one with students, or could be conducted with a small group, or could be modified. I hope this has been helpful to you in learning how these resources may be beneficial during the closing. Thank you.